fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a sold-out capacity crowd standing room only MTA Arena here tonight for week 4 of the January season. If you're new here, be sure to crush that subscribe button, leave a comment down below of what you thought of tonight's show, and let's get ready to watch 16 of the baddest of the bad ripping up on the MTA floor here tonight as all the drivers are chasing Javon Woodrow in Velociraptor. He has won the last 3 championship wins out here. He's trying to hang on to that championship flag for the 4th week in a row. However, 15 other trucks and drivers are ready to derail all his momentum here tonight. Are they going to be able to do it? We're going to find out next as round 1 action gets set and ready to kick off here tonight. And here's how it all is going to shake down, kicking off round 1. West Virginia Mountaineer taking on Jester. Team Mintz taking on Captain America. The Iron Outlaw set to face off with Zombie. And then Hot Wheels taking on the Brodozer. Other side of the bracket, Boogie Van taking on Sudden Impact. Brutus will be taking on Aftershock. The Avenger taking on Monster Patrol. And then closing out round 1 action, the first crack at Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor will be Savvy Zillogy in the Wreck-It Crew machine. She met up with him in the finals a couple of weeks ago. She might be able to derail his momentum here tonight in round 1 competition. Now up first at the line here tonight, kicking off week 4 of the January season on Thunder. Aiden Johnson returns in the West Virginia Mountaineer. He is ready to take on the bad boy, Johnny Redlaw, and Jester over here, who actually turned that truck over just a couple of weeks ago when we kicked off the January season. The body damage was done, but however, the truck is still running at 100%. Hopefully he can get a big-time win out here tonight. Aiden Johnson, he's trying to get back on top of the mountain in the West Virginia Mountaineer, representing Johnson Motorsports Race Team. Here's the green light now, kicking off week 4 of the January season. Mountaineer with the whole shot. Jester coming back on him, and Johnny Redlaw sets it on top of the van stack inside the shutdown area. He will put Aiden Johnson in the West Virginia Mountaineer on the trailer early tonight. Jester advancing on into round 2 competition. Next up here tonight in round 1, however, it's the return of Cameron Warman and Captain America. New kid on the block. Debuted that truck at the American Throwdown just last summer. He is now ready to take on Team Mintz. Ethan Medlin behind the wheel, the former one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, hailing out of Paxton, Illinois. A little bit of body damage done to his truck as well from last week's rollover. Ready to throw down for Team Destruction over here on the inside lane. Captain America, Team Mintz. Here's the green light now, down the straight stretch they go. Side by side over the first set of cars through no man's land. Cameron Warman now turning it upside down inside the shutdown area. I do believe Ethan Medlin and Team Mintz picked up a round 1 victory over Captain America as we get ready to take another look at your MTA photo finish. Your winner, Ethan Medlin and Team Mintz, will just nose out Captain America here tonight in round 1 competition. So Mintz will be back for round 2. Next up here tonight, Roland Cantwell, who came into this event as the current reigning and defending Thursday Night Thunder champion. He lost in week 1 to the champion now, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor. However, the kid on the other side of the table, Preston Hurd and Zombie, he's been making a big name for himself this Thunder season. A little bit of body damage done to his truck. He's been hanging in there with the big boys. Can he have enough to take out the former champion, Roland Cantwell and the Outlaw? Here's the green light now. Iron Outlaw and Zombie down the straightaway. Zombie a little loose over that first jump now, and Outlaw looks like he came back on him at the finish line. Still not sure of the official finish right there. We're going to go back and take another look at how this all shook down. But Preston Hurd and Zombie looked a little cattywampus coming down that straightaway. Here's your look at your MTA replay, folks, off the line. You see Zombie getting a little loose with that G-body shuffle down the straightaway. Here comes Outlaw on the outside lane. They try to settle it down here in no man's land. A shootout to the final set of cars. At the line, your winner is going to be Preston Hurd and Zombie. What an incredible matchup. He didn't get it by much, but enough to put the Outlaw on the trailer. What an incredible race by both competitors out here in round 1 competition. Now, next up coming to the line, y'all heard this name before, Nicholas Moore and Hot Wheels, the Ford, the former 2-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. He's trying to get back on top. However, Wildman Ryan Johnson and Brodozer back for 2025. He made it to the finals last week. Just losing out to Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor. He's trying to get back here tonight in the final round showdown. However, Nicholas Moore and Hot Wheels, he's trying to make a big name for himself, put Hot Wheels back on top of the mountain. Does he have enough to take out the Brodozer in round one? Green light goes down off the line. They're side by side. Hot Wheels has the early lead. Here comes Brodozer to the outside and a wild ride there on the inside lane for Nicholas Moore and Hot Wheels. Lost it over that last set of cars and nosedive right into that second set of cars on the outer portion of the track. He sets it on the tailgate. Check out your MCA replay, folks. Down the straightaway they go. Both drivers cut a great light. They're about side by side. Down the straightaway they go up and over the first jump here. Settle it down in no man's land. Watch Nicholas Moore on the inside lane. Just stuffs it right into that second set of cars. Over he goes, and Ryan Johnson and Brodozer, your round one winner over Hot Wheels. Next up here tonight in round one competition, it's the return of Jessica Cook and Boogie Van. We watched her roll the truck over last week after she busted the steering knuckle, and she's ready to take on Charlie Hubbard, who's representing the Backyard Beast. Just a couple of weeks ago, we saw the body fly off a sudden impact. They got it back and secured over there. The Ford out of Frackville, Pennsylvania, taking on the Ford Astro van on the inside lane, based out of Hagerstown, Maryland. A battle of the Ford Oval Brigade. Charlie Hubbard taking on Jessica Cook. Sudden impact of the Boogie Van. Here's the green light now down the straight stretch. Boogie Van got the whole shot. Charlie Hubbard coming back onto the inside. What a ride it was for sudden impact. And you talk about a leap of faith from Jessica Cook and Boogie Van over that last set of cars. What an incredible matchup here tonight. Still unsure who got the win. It's going to be close. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner is going to be Charlie Hubbard at sudden impact. He will just edge out Jessica Cook in the Boogie Van. What a ride it was for her going over that last set of cars. Next up here tonight in round one, however, all the way from Columbus, Michigan, the former three-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Greg Durbin, returning here tonight in Brutus. He is now set to take on Jake Ehrlich in the Aftershock Chevrolet One. Beautiful looking truck. Now staged over here on the inside lane. He's trying to make it out of round one. He's got to go through one of the great veterans in Brutus. Both drivers staged and ready to go. Here's the green light now down the straight stretch to go. Brutus got the whole shot. Aftershock right there with him up and over. Look out. Brutus now doing the spinneroonie down inside the shutdown area. What in the hell just happened here tonight on Thursday Night Thunder? That was incredible. Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen. Take another look at this. Coming down the straight stretch, folks. Brutus did get the whole shot out of the gate. Here comes Jake Ehrlich on the inside lane. They fly high up and over no man's land now. Aftershock goes completely left. Brutus turning it over. He clips Brutus with the right rear tire, spinning him around on the roof down inside the shutdown area. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the first. I have never, ever seen that before. Greg Durbin and Brutus, however, moving on into round two. What a matchup. But next up, it's the return of Flying Brian Prazak, all the way from St. Cloud, Minnesota. He's got his hands full, taking on Jimmy Bones Ferguson, all the way out of Columbus, Michigan. He is representing Team Scream here tonight in the Avenger Chevrolet with Flying Brian and Monster Patrol 30th anniversary edition on the inside lane. It's the battle of the Bowtie Brigade here tonight in round one. Avenger and Monster Patrol. The green light goes down there, even down the line. Monster Patrol slight lead now. Avenger's coming back. Monster Patrol. What a ride for Flying Brian. He's representing Renegades Motorsports out here tonight all by himself. He's the only driver for that team in this season, and he's been laying it all on the line. What an incredible matchup as he sticks it on the tailgate in that poor wing, getting a beating here tonight. There you see your winner, Jimmy Bones Ferguson, who I believe edged him out at the finish line. Here's another look at it. They're side by side now down the straightaway. Prazak's got a lead on him in Monster Patrol. They settle it down in no man's land, up and over the last set of cars, and there's the proof of the pudding, ladies and gentlemen. Over goes Prazak and Monster Patrol, and Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger with a round one victory here tonight. Incredible show by Flying Brian and the Monster Patrol. And next up here tonight, inside our round one competition, it's time to defend the championship flag. Coming to the line, Savvy Zillogy and Record Crew. Another representative from Team Scream has made it to the finals with this man, the gold standard, Javon Woodrow, Velociraptor, representing the Backyard Beast. He is now 12-0 out here on the MTA circuit, trying to hang on to that championship flag one more time to close out week 4 of the January season. He's got a tough battle with Savvy Zillogy Record Crew. She knows how to get the job done and beat him across the finish line. Both trucks are staged. Flag on the line as we go green down the straight stretch. Woodrow's got a lead. Here comes Sylogy on the inside. And Velociraptor's upside down inside of the shutdown area. He knew he had to run that truck for all it was worth to outdrive Savvy, Sylogy, and Wrecker Crew, but she was hanging right there with him, door handle to door handle, all the way down to the shutdown area. Take another look at your MTA replay. He does pull the whole shot over Wrecker Crew. Watch your inside lane. Javon Woodrow about to send Velociraptor flying high. Outside lane, here comes Savvy, Sylogy at the line, and by a nose, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor will make it 13-0, and his streak will continue, and it was incredibly close coming across that finish line. He barely edged her out, but nonetheless, the MTA track crew and officials are down there with Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor. Some damage has been done as he gave it all he had going into that second round here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Velociraptor is going to be down inside of the pit area. Some damage has been done. The right rear tire is broken off of that truck. The crew has got some work to do if he's going to hold on to that championship flag and be back for round 2 competition. MTA track crew officials having a hard time getting it rolled back over due to the fact that the rear axle has been busted off. So Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor will have an update on those guys later on tonight if they're able to make the call and come back for round 2. If not, Savvy, Sylogy, and Wrecker Crew will be back in action for round 2. So ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We still got a lot more great racing to come here tonight. It's been close, it's been wild, it's been epic. Don't go anywhere. Here's a word from our friends over at the Crush This Podcast.
It's bigger. It's louder. It's better than ever. This still isn't your typical motorsports podcast. This is the 10th anniversary of Crush This, a monster truck podcast brought to you by J Concepts. For 10 years, your hosts, the monster truck Canucker Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash, have brought you into the minds and personalities of the monster truck industry. Strap in and hold on tight. This is Crush This!
Be sure to check out our friends over at the Crush This Podcast Tuesday nights on YouTube and Facebook, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for all your monster truck needs. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Thursday Night Thunder. Here's how round 2 action is going to be shaken down. Jester taking on Team Mint. Zombie will be taking on the Brodozer. Other side of the bracket, it's the return of Sudden Impact taking on Brutus. And then Avenger is going to be taking on Velociraptor if the crew can get that truck back and ready for round 2 competition. If not, Avenger will be taking on Savvy, Sylogy, his own teammate, and Wrecker Crew. Right now, we're heading back down to the pit area. Javon Woodrow and the crew are thrashing on that truck. They're hoping to have it back. They've got a couple of races before his round is up. They're thrashing on that thing. Hopefully, they can get it back to the top of the starting line, and hopefully, the Velociraptor will be back at 100%. The championship flag on the line. He's currently 13-0, trying to hold on to the streak here in the January season. But up first here tonight, kicking off round 2 action, the bad boy returns. Former 3-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Johnny Retlaw and Jester. He is now set to take on Ethan Medlin, the former 1-time Thunder champion, and Team Mint all the way out of Paxton, Illinois. Both these drivers had some cosmetic damage done to their trucks. They've been running them hard all season long. Who's going to be moving on to the semifinals to kick off round 2 action? Team Mint's now set to take on Jester. Who's going on to semifinals? Here's the green light. Down the straightaway they go. Jester's got a whole shot on him, up and over the cars. Mint's trying to come back, turns it over, and there goes the bad boy in the shutdown area. What an incredible matchup that both drivers have turned it over here tonight, kicking off round 2 action. Not sure what happened with Team Mint as he came over that last set of cars here, folks. Take another look at your MTA replay. Jester has a whole shot on him down the straightaway. Watch Team Mint's on the outside lane. He's trying to chase him down in no man's land. Hits the side of the last set of cars, rolls the truck over, and then Jester tries to shut the truck down. Hits the van stack down inside the shutdown area a little bit sideways, and over goes Johnny Retlaw. He's giving the fans what they want to see here tonight. He will take home a round 2 victory over Team Mint. However, what is the price he paid here tonight inside of the shutdown area as the MTA track crew and officials roll him back over? And it looks like a lot more cosmetic damage done to the truck. I'm sure the crew's going to go over it and make sure he's back and ready for action for semifinal competition. competition. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the bad boy, giving the fans what they want to see here tonight in round 2. Next up, speaking of round 2, it's the return of Preston Hurd and Zombie. He's aiming for his very first Thunder Championship. He made it to all the way to semifinals just a couple of weeks ago. He's now set and ready to take on the wild man Ryan Johnson in Brodozer. He's out for revenge here tonight. Made it all the way to the finals last week. He would want nothing more than to take home that championship flag here tonight in week 4 of the January season. Both drivers on stage. Zombie and Brodozer. Green light goes down off the line. Brodozer's got a hold time, but Zombie's right there with him to the finish line. Over goes Preston Hurd inside of the shutdown area. He was trying to chase down the wild man, not enough in the tank, and Brodozer will advance on into our semifinal competition here tonight. What a ride it was for Preston Hurd and Zombie. Next up in round 2, Greg Durbin returning in Brutus. Former 3-time Thunder champion. The crew got him back and ready to go after that wild spinneroonie earlier tonight, taking on Jake Ehrlich in Aftershock. His opponent, though, representing the Backyard Beast race team, Charlie Hubbard, all the way from Frackville, Pennsylvania, in the Sudden Impact Ford. Now stage is ready to go on the inside lane. Both drivers stage. Brutus taking on Sudden Impact, Backyard Beast. The team screams down the straight stretch, side by side through no man's land, up and over the car. Brutus with an incredible save. Greg Durbin laid it all on the line on the outside lane, pulls out an awesome save, and Charlie Hubbard takes it all the way down to the shutdown wall. What an incredible matchup. Here's a look at your MTA photo finish. Your winner is going to be Charlie Hubbard and Sudden Impact over here on the inside lane from the Backyard Beast. He makes it all the way to semifinals. And next up, the man who made it to the finals just a couple of weeks ago, he lost out to this man right here, Javon Woodrow in Velociraptor. He's back down in the pit area, and it looks like from what we're seeing, the crew has got that truck back together and ready for round 2 competition. He is going to be taking on a rival he's made this season in Jimmy Bones Ferguson and Avenger. They met in the finals just a few weeks ago. It's time for a little bit of revenge if Avenger can pull it out here tonight and beat out the champion who's currently 13-0. So how is the condition of Velociraptor? All we got is that truck is ready for this racing competition here tonight after that round 1 rollover. Avenger and Jimmy Ferguson trying to capitalize on a beat-up Velociraptor. Is he going to be able to do it to close out round 2? Stage at the line. Here's the green light now. Flag on the line. Velociraptor with a big-time hold shot. Avenger trying to come back on him. And it's all Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor hanging tough in that far lane. And the crew definitely got that truck back together because he's seeing bad fast here tonight to wrap up round 2 competition. And ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible night it's been. A lot of close races and a lot of wild crashes here tonight. Week 4 of the January season has been an absolute banger, and we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere, folks. Semi-final competition is coming up next. Are you ready to get in on the action here on the Monster Truck Attitude YouTube channel? Look no further. Head over to Facebook where you can sign up for all the great events we host right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Be sure to sign up for the events and register your name and get locked in with a monster truck of your own and get ready for the great thrills and spills right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Again, find us on Facebook, register for these events, and you soon will be competing in all the great events. We hope to see you there. And get ready for the wild and crazy action. Be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a beat right here on the Monster Truck Attitude YouTube channel. Welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder here tonight. Week 4 of the January season has been underway. Here's how semifinal action has been shaken down. Johnny Redlaw and Jester will find himself in a matchup against the Wild Man, Ryan Johnson and Brodozer. Looking at the other side of the bracket for semifinals, 2 teammates going to go head-to-head. Charlie Hubbard and Sudden Impact taking on the Boss Man, Velociraptor, and Javon Woodrow, who's still holding on to that championship flag. Both those drivers representing the Backyard Beast race team. But up first at the line, the Wild Man, Ryan Johnson, returns from the Johnson Motorsports race team. Brodozer ready to take on the bad boy himself, Johnny Redlaw and Jester, who turned the truck over earlier tonight in round 2 competition. The crew's got him back and ready to go. The Wild Man is on a vendetta here tonight to get back at Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor. He's got to go through one of the best in the bad boy, Johnny Redlaw and Jester. Does he have enough in the tank and semis? Here's the green light now. Brodozer and Jester down the straightaway. Jester got the whole shot. Brodozer coming back on him now. And the Wild Man will pick up a semifinal victory. And for the second week in a row, Wild Man Ryan Johnson will find his way way into the final round showdown. We're going to go back and take a look at your MTA photo finish. Here's how close it was. Johnson pulls it out by about a tire length over the bad boy in Jester. What an incredible matchup here tonight. Brodozer in the final round showdown. Who is he going to meet there? Will it be the reigning champion, Javon Woodrow, who is now 14-0 out here on the MTA circuit in the January season, as he gets set and ready to take on his teammate, Charlie Hubbard and Sudden Impact, the Ford based out of Frackville, Pennsylvania. Both these drivers competing for the same team. However, when it comes to one-on-one action here on Thunder, it's anybody's ball game. Flag on the line. Velociraptor, Sudden Impact. Green light going down on the line. They're side by side. Charlie Hubbard's got a lead on, but here comes Velociraptor and Sudden Impact. Dumps it over inside the shutdown area. Much like we saw earlier tonight from Monster Patrol, Charlie Hubbard and Sudden Impact is upside down. Here's a look at your MTA photo finish. Your winner, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor, who now makes it 15-0 for the January season. And ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. The finals are coming up next. It's a rematch from last week. Brodozer, Velociraptor. Now it's time to take a look at your crunch of the week in week 4 of the January season. We're going all the way back to round 1 competition. Greg Durbin and Brutus taking on Jake Ehrlich and Aftershock. Up and over no man's land they come. Brutus sends it for a ride and Aftershock clips him in the shutdown area and a wild spinneroonie finish for Greg Durbin and Brutus. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your crunch of the week in week 4 of the January season. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the final round showdown here tonight on Thursday Night Thunder. Brodozer, who eliminated Hot Wheels in round 1, Zombie in round 2, and Jester in semis, finds himself against Velociraptor, who eliminated Wreck-It Crew in round 1, Avenger in round 2, and then his own teammate in Sudden Impact, all the way to get to this point here tonight, and it's a rematch from last week. Is Ryan Johnson going to have enough in the tank to take on Javon Woodrow in the Velociraptor machine, holding on to that championship flag, who he is now 15-0 in this January season, but the only man that could possibly knock him off the pedestal here tonight is the veteran Ryan Johnson and Brodozer, who's got a lot of championship wins to his own credit. He's got one more crack at Velociraptor here in the January season, a rematch from last week. Who's going to take it all the way to victory lane? Ladies and gentlemen, Brodozer, Velociraptor, it's showtime here tonight on Thunder down the straightaway. They're side by side, up and under the first, their cars don't finish line. What a ride for both drivers as Johnson dumps it on its lid over the van stack down inside of the shutdown area. Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor looking fast as ever here tonight, same as Ryan Johnson and Brodozer. We're going back and checking out your MTA replay here tonight, folks. Off the line, both drivers cutting incredible light. Door handle to door handle all the way down the straightaway. Watch as they go up and over the first jump. Velociraptor skies it a little too far. He got caught up and at the line. The wild man Ryan Johnson ends the streak here tonight as he puts Brodozer in front of Velociraptor by inches over the finish line. So a 15-1 record now in the January season for Velociraptor. You knew it had to be coming sooner than later. What an incredible ride it's been. Kudos to that team in Velociraptor. But your winner here tonight, and ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your 7-time Thunder champion, the wild man Ryan Johnson and Brodozer. And ladies and gentlemen, what an absolutely incredible night of racing. The wildest racing we've ever seen on Thunder in quite some time. Thank you guys for being a part of it. Be sure to like this video, comment down below. Thank you guys always for your support of this channel. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. Cause it's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that time. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that.